Hi, everyone. So, this week we are starting The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton. It was published in 1920 and it is set in the 1870s with a chapter at the end set in 1900, 30 years later. So, you get to catch up with the characters after they're a little bit older. The book is really intriguing, particularly if you're interested in American history. We're going to talk a lot about the American literary movements of realism, local color, naturalism, and modernism, and how this book kind of takes elements of all three of those literary movements. So in terms of realism, look for details, a lot of details about the architecture of New York, the clothing that the characters are wearing, the social mores and customs that they're participating in. Everything has that verisimilitude, meaning that the author is trying to show things as they really were. And this is the society that she grew up in. She was quite wealthy growing up in New York, and she had a very good memory for dialogue. And so it's said that some of the scenes here and some of the characters are people that she knew in real life. Then, in terms of naturalism, one of the features of naturalism is fate versus free will. And that's going to be a really predominant theme in this book. What are the characters fated to do? Do they have free will or not? And then finally, with modernism, we have a questioning of the social mores and customs and older traditions, and a pushing forward toward less traditional modes of expression. We also have subjective reality, and the book is told through the eyes of Newland Archer. He is quite subjective in his narration. He's looking at so he's not narrating, but the narrator focuses on his thoughts and feelings. So it is quite subjective in that sense. We have limited narration where we don't see the other characters unless Newland sees them. So there are these other women in his life who are doing things behind the scenes and he doesn't really know about it. The women in his life are May, his fiance in the first chapter, and also May's cousin, Ellen, also known as the Countess Olenska, who Newland becomes attracted to. So we're going to have this love triangle, a lot of sexual tension, and it's interesting to see what these characters do and how they act and how they interact. So I can't wait to see your interpretations of the book, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thanks, everybody.